Alright guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching those ads. We're hopping to game number 3. It's a best of 5 semifinals match here in the OlimoLeague. And the winner of this will go on to fight against Solar in the best of 7 grand finals for the November monthly finals. Again, you guys are getting spoiled this month. You got not one but 2 monthly finals because the November one was pushed off from last month. So don't worry, you still have the December one ahead of you after sometime later on this month. But let's hop into these intros. Spawning here in the top right corner of the map. He's down 2 at the moment. We'll see if he can turn this around. It's going to be Dead Pixels, Blue Zerg player True.
The bottom left as the Red Terran, GumiHo.
Alright, so GumiHo did some pretty cool stuff that game. To recap real quick, if you guys are just joining us, like game number 1, GumiHo had a pretty one-sided victory with some faster Hellions. Game number 2 that we just saw in Echelon Waste, it was mech through and through, and we got to see some really cool Thor drops towards the end of the game. If you're Terran fans out there, you were definitely giddy about it, but this is interesting, going for the 11-11 on map 3.
I like it. I'm not sure I like where it is.
Do you remember like the actual strategy used to be built around the watchtowers because you could use the little area behind it?
Mm-hmm. Call some people putting it at the, I guess, what is that, the 5th? It's the one below the natural. But this could have been scouted to True just like a little bit to the left, buddy. A little bit. But it does not. So. But True is going for a pool first. So I'd find it really lucky or really skilled. I don't know if GumiHo did actual damage with this. I mean, this is gas too. As long as Gumi doesn't get like 3 bunkers up without True noticing, I think he's okay.
I think, well, this is just so funny because like it's true. You got to come into this, you play against GumiHo. There's the mindset of like, all right, it's mech again. Like, it's Cloud Kingdom. How's this gonna go? But nope. It's deadly amounts of bio in the early game.
Well, True still doesn't know it's really here. Did he? I think he saw the SUV come in.
But that kind of looks like a normal SUV scout. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go and scout the main. You know, at least the ramp.
Oh,
okay.
This is one of those maps you could fully wall off with bunkers.
Yes,
too.
it is.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's kind of why I brought up like the 3 bunker thing. Like as long as he doesn't get 3 bunkers up without True noticing. But True, did he not notice that was the second SCV? He's getting a roach war, and he has noticed.
Okay, so we've actually seen roaches with burrow be one of the more creative ways to deal with this, and I actually applaud the move because the counterattack potential is much greater than that. I feel than if you've got lings a lot of the time. But this base is canceled pretty much immediately, and GumiHo, it's kind of like mission accomplished, you know. Job well done.
I think that since True didn't get out there with like drones or lings to stop the 3 bunker rush, I think he just kind of expected GumiHo to do the wall off and was like, well, I gotta like, I'm not gonna try and hold it now. That just means GumiHo is gonna go for it. He's gonna contain here. True though, going for burrowed roaches, really cool to see. I know you like this. So far, every single time you get giddy about it though and think it's an awesome build, I see it not work.
Yeah,
so I'm still waiting on that one.
It's been unfortunate because I do know that's been the case with you, but I was sold on this like the first time, and maybe not in this scenario. You and I, we got the pleasure of seeing like Starbuck versus Ryung, and that was a really weird one back in the day for, was that merry-go-round, if you remember?
Yes.
So, I mean, there's definitely cool potential what you can do with the roaches with burrow, but yeah. As far as breaking out of this, you can't just walk past the bunkers. That's 8 Marines that are firing at you. You don't have the health to sustain that. So the idea is you kind of play whack-a-mole. You burrow the low roach, attack, unburrow, attack. It's a lot of control, and it can easily mess up, but this is a really powerful way to break these bunkers.
It's 8 Marines. A lot of damage. There you go.
Nice snipe.
Good control so far. Really good.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, of course, burrowed roaches get a lot of regeneration, so give it a second. He'll unburrow with full health roaches. Round 2 starts up, then goes across the map. And for GumiHo's sake, like I think he knows that this is a very real, very scary threat that's going to be coming.
I kind of wish he would just...
Both players with the focus, by the way. Like, Jesus.
Okay, there he goes. He's running away. He's going to try and get back home. He did bring the barracks back home a while ago. Got 2 more barracks. So, obviously, bio this game. What I'm a little surprised about is that Cloud Kingdom was one of the best maps for having the barracks wall off. It takes 3 barracks to wall this off.
Ah, yeah, for the Banelings.
It is. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he knows it's not banelings because there's roaches here. I guess it could be banelings, but off of one base, that would be a lot of gas. But of course, the spawning positions kind of screwed me over here. If he did go for that barracks wall off, the tech labs would be on the other side. Obviously bad against roaches. Wouldn't have been good, but he has 2 bunkers. And thing is, like, is he gonna get a missile turret? Is he gonna get an engineering bay? Or is he gonna try and depend on scans?
I guess this is kind of scary though, because the way you do play this with burrow, you wait till the roaches get incredibly deadly low to burrow them. So yeah, if a scan goes down, he's going to lose probably like 3 roaches right away.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's fear enough for True not to try and just straight up, break this. And not to mention, there's like there's a lot of Marines. I don't know if they didn't have the bunkers, they'd still went out, but breaking the bunkers and then taking on the Marines, yeah, it's probably too much for that amount of roaches.
So just while we get a bit of downtime here, going over the bets for this series, we had 6,505 Partoufs placed on GumiHo, 3,081 on True, and then for whatever reason, 1,000 on Pancakes.
Oh,
you guys.
Pancakes. You guys voted wrong.
Yeah, we had so many pancakes and waffles at BlizzCon. It was such a good time.
So many, as in I had 1 waffle.
But then I got to eat the rest of it because you didn't want it.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's a good time for Rifkin. I remember I was like, we gotta take these pictures, and you rolled your eyes so hard. Like,
I did. That I did.
I really don't understand why that became a meme for us over time, but whatever. I think one of these days, what we should do, we got 1 emoticon slot left on the channel. We should have like a donation drive or something. Be like, by December 25th, like, you could donate towards pancakes or waffles, and we'll make that last emoticon slot one of those 2 things.
This has all been adding up to this moment, hasn't it?
I think it'd be fun. All right, anyways, just looking to push out here for GumiHo. Got a little bit risky. Sim's not done. Trying to take out these roaches. It's not something he's gonna want to do.
Yeah, and look what True is making. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he didn't just try and surround that army. I think if he surrounds it with the lings and the roaches were there, he could kill it all. Kill it all. I guess the lings weren't quite ready though, and the roaches are very slow without their speed. But nope. Okay, reinforcements save that line. He doesn't have a wall. He doesn't have bunkers. He just has a really big army.
I feel like though we've seen GumiHo. This is bio. Like, let's stress that for a moment, guys. Like, it's bio. But I feel like
what's out there.
I think his focus fire should be okay. I mean, this is gonna be coming up a choke. He's got Stim. He can run back. There's no creep. It's not gonna be an easy hold. But
He doesn't
I feel
have Stim.
Oh, is Sim not done? Oh, it's not done. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is actually a really rough hold. But he spreads so well, it doesn't even matter. Takes out the banelings, and with that threat gone, dealing with the roaches, perhaps less scary. I mean, the production should be able to cover this, I think.
I think the production can. The biggest threat is really not the roaches so much, although they are still alive.
If he kills
it is
the last
amount of
banelings, you can pull
lings.
SCVs.
Yeah, there's no wall for the
focus
natural.
fire.
Or the main, so this might actually be it.
Oh, that detonation does go off. You're right, this might just end up being the case. True looking to bring this series back. A big roach banding all in, certainly one way to do it. A good way to respond to that bunker, sorry, the barracks rather.
It was the least, like, hype roach baneling, because usually, like, oh my god, it's 15 banelings with a crash in the supply depot, but it was like 15 banelings slowly marching toward a concave. It was like, that's happening now. Oh, Stim's finished, so maybe wonders can be made here.
I don't know, this is a big choke here at the top of the ramp. Everything's starting to dissipate. That baneling connection at the end got a really sick hit. Good game's gonna be called. True will take his first win in the series and start bringing this back. Of course, he's still down to